बे यार भाई, नेट नहीं यार, आज नहीं भाई। इतना गंदा इंटरनेट चल रहा। व्हाट द फक मैन। मेरे को नहीं लगता यार कि आज मैं लाइव कर पाऊंगा। मेरा नेटवर्क भाई साथ नहीं दे रहा मेरा। ये हुआ क्या पड़ा है भाई। छी, सोचा था लाइव करेंगे भाई, ये क्या हो गया भाई। भाई नेट सही नहीं चल रहा मेरा। ये गलत है यार, ये गलत है। कितने में लिए, ये फ्री में लिए है भाई। भाई मेरा आवाज आ रहा है। हेलो। व्हाट द। तो भाई आज के लिए मुझे क्षमा करो, बिकॉज ऑफ इंटरनेट। सो ये इंटरनेट सही नहीं चल रहा भाई मेरा। मेरे को मतलब प्रॉपर नहीं आ रहा स्ट्रीमिंग का, तो आज नहीं हो पाएगा। तो कल मिलेंगे। होप सो कल हमारा इंटरनेट सही चले, बिकॉज इसका कोई हल नहीं है भाई। तो मिलते हैं कल भाई लोग, आज के लिए बस सॉरी, इतना ही बोल सकता हूँ। आ रहा है, चल तो रहा है मस्त। अरे कहाँ चल रहा है ब्रो। मेरे को मतलब समझ रहा है, जो पिंग इसमें ना पिंग दिखा रहा है, पिंग जैसे ऐसे दिखा रहा है जैसे, तो वो रेड दिखा रहा है बिल्कुल भी, यानी कि स्टेबल कनेक्शन नहीं है। तो वो प्रॉपर नहीं चलेगा इसके लिए, वही दिक्कत है। तो फिर बीच बीच में वो स्किप होता रहेगा, तो कोई फायदा नहीं है उसको देखने का। तो कोई नहीं, कल मिलते हैं फिर, और क्या कर सकते। चल जा भाई प्लीज भाई, गरीब की दुआ लगेगी भाई। व्हाट द फक यार, ये ग्रीन हो गया भाई, ग्रीन हो गया। लेट्स गो बॉयज। हो गया भाई, चल गया भाई, मेरे को लग रहा है अब सेट होगा सब। ओके, तो देखते हैं। तो चलो यार शुरू करते हैं। वापिस से ज्वाइन कर लो। एक बार अगर मेरा वॉइस वगैरह अगर लैग कर रहा है तो अभी बता दो। कुछ लैग हो रहा है ऐसा वॉइस वगैरह या कुछ भी। तो चलो यार शुरू करते हैं भाई, लेट्स गो हार्ड हार्ड कोर भाई। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। मैं पूरा मूड में आया था कि भाई आज खेलेंगे आरडीआर, साला अलग ही नशे हो गए। व्हाट द फक, ये भी होना था क्या। तो एक बार स्टार्टिंग से लगाते हैं, मेरे को थोड़ा इसका कम पता है तो। गेम प्ले, व्हाट द फक। यार इसमें, हाँ तो गेम्स, अंडर नाइटमेयर खेलो। वैसे कहाँ से किया डाउनलोड। मेरा ना डीसी ज्वाइन कर लो यार तुम लोग। मैं यहाँ पे है ना, बता नहीं सकता खुल के उतना। तो एक बार डीसी ज्वाइन कर लो, मैं तुम लोगों को प्रोवाइड ही करवा दिया करूँगा सब कुछ भाई, तुम चिल करो बस। जिंदगी में चिल करो। यार मैं भूल गया यार, वो कैसे करते थे भाई, इसका न्यू गेम कैसे होगा वो। हाँ, लोड न्यू गेम, यस, मिल गया भाई। मेरा ना डिस्कॉर्ड चैनल का लिंक होगा, अगर ज्वाइन हो रहा है तो। चलो शुरू हो गया भाई, कटशीन देखते हैं। मेरा वॉइस प्रॉपर आ रहा है ना, मतलब गेम का साउंड ज़रा तो नहीं आ रहा। अगर कुछ ऐसा दिक्कत हो रहा तो बताना। हाँ, लेट्स गो बॉयज। भाई वैसे मेरा मन किया था कि RDR 2 को ना मैं दोबारा खेलूं। अब तक तो सही है, बढ़िया बढ़िया। पुलिस वाले लेके आ रहे हैं इसको। भाई मेरे को पुलिस वाला क्यों लगाई है? रॉकस्टार गेम से प्रेजेंट। भाई शक्ल कुछ अबे इसकी तो भाई इसको डिटेलिंग में देखो जरा। जॉन मास्टर में गरीबी आ रखी है भाई। फटी हुई पैंट पहना है, ब्लैक बॉर्डर। इसमें भी ना मेरे को ऐसे ही लग रहा है कि कट सीन ज्यादा है भाई, बहुत ज्यादा है, मतलब मेरे को लग रहा है ऐसा।
Well, I for one am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
थोड़े ग्राफिक पैटर्न दे सकते थे यार ये हमें।
Is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
ये तो पहले का है इसलिए ग्राफिक्स ऐसे ग्राफिक्स हैं। हाँ बट यार कर सकते हैं ना चेंज उससे। GTA Vice City को भी तो बनाया है दोबारा, एक कर सकते थे मतलब।
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money.
ये मास्टर करना होगा बिल्कुल भाई।
Politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that
Stream सही चल रही है ना
we
बिल्कुल।
are here to spread the word.
ऐसे लैग वैग या कुछ
And the
बफरिंग तो
word
नहीं हो
and
रहा ना?
civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is
और मास्टर
confusing.
को देखो भाई,
But
बोर
you
हो रहा
only
है
have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
अभी तो काफी प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं। हाँ यार ये भी है, पर इनके लिए कोई बड़ी बात नहीं होती यार मेरे ख्याल से। साला 4 मॉड इंस्टॉल कर दो, मैं इसको RDR2 बना दूं। लाइक है ना, समझ रहे हो कि हमको इतना नॉलेज नहीं है, बट फिर भी लाइक इनके लिए कोई बड़ी बात नहीं होनी चाहिए ये सब करना, क्योंकि हमें नहीं पता है इन चीज़ों के बारे में उतना। बट अगर नॉर्मली देखा जाए तो हम इस पे 4 मोड इंस्टॉल कर दें भाई, ये ऐसे बन जाएगी, ज़मीन आसमान का फर्क पड़ जाएगा। हाँ भाई, यही देखना बाकी था। जगह कुछ जानी पहचानी सी लग रही है। अबे छी भाई।
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready
मैंने
out
कुछ
front.
मंथ्स पहले अप्लाई किया था। ओह ओके। मैंने मैंने जानबूझ के नहीं अप्लाई किया इस पे कुछ भी। मेरे को ऐसा है कि कहीं लाइक बग होते हैं ना, फिर कुछ ना कुछ हमारे सामने ग्लिचेस शो हो जाए, है ना। स्टोरी मोड है ऊपर से, तो मैंने इसीलिए कुछ भी इंस्टॉल नहीं किया इस पे।
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster.
मेरे को इसमें सबसे
Take it easy
इरिटेटिंग
until we're
लगता
out
है
of town. Ain't no point in
घोड़ा
causing a row.
भगाना भाई। साला भागता नहीं है। नहीं मतलब रॉकस्टार में। What the fuck?
Come on, easy up now.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a
मतलब
decent fella to
रॉकस्टार
want to
में
visit.
जॉब के
If
लिए,
you don't mind me saying.
मतलब अच्छा रॉकस्टार में जॉब लेने के लिए। अबे यार इसको ना सीखना पड़ेगा, पता है अभी बहुत वो हो गया है मेरा, लेकिन इसमें बहुत
You plan
इरिटेटिंग
on
है ऐसा।
spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
घोड़ा
I doubt
भगाना।
it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy.
मैं
they
animator
are.
हूँ, ओ,
Not like
बढ़िया।
James Randall. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
बढ़िया यार बढ़िया। तो क्या कुछ आया रिस्पॉन्स रॉकस्टार की तरफ से?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from the Blackwater Big Boss asking for a
सुनने में अच्छा लगता है। क्या अच्छा लगता है सुनने में?
Come on.
भाई पहुंच जाएगा आज।
Come on.
ये जो चीज़ है ना आगे पीछे हो रही है, मतलब वो मेरे को फॉलो नहीं कर रहा। ये पहला ग्लिच है जो मेरे को।
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions. But no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor. He
सुनने में
told
अच्छा
me.
लगता
Times are
है।
changing
जॉब का सीन
fast.
उतना अच्छा है
That's for
नहीं
sure.
है। अच्छा मतलब रॉकस्टार वालों का पगार नहीं देते क्या भाई?
Whoa there.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Whoa now. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
नहीं मैं जनरली 3D के फील्ड में कोविड के बाद से ऐसा हुआ है।
Listen,
अच्छा।
mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
टूटेनो सी आ रही है भाई। जाना ऐसे है पैदल भाई, क्या क्या करना क्या है? रुकेगा घोड़ा वहां पे। घोड़े का सीन चेंज करो भाई यार, मतलब सिंपल सी बात है कि शिफ्ट दबाओ भाई, घोड़ा तेज भागेगा, पता नहीं क्या करने लग जाता है। ओके
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday.
जाता हूँ भाई।
You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh.
हैकर है भाई, हैकर।
Saving.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
वैसे कितना रियल सा लग रहा है ना?
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me?
एनवायरनमेंट देखो यार।
You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you.
ठीक है भाई।
I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
ये क्या हो गया भाई? मैं तो आया नहीं, पहले ही मर गया भाई तू। वाह, ये क्या हुआ है? हैकर है भाई, जिंदा हो जाएगा। अब ये सैडी है क्या? भाई मेरे को इनका ना वो घर बढ़िया लगा यार, मतलब सच में, मतलब लाइक ऐसा ही होता है भाई। लाइक ऐसी जगह भी रहते हैं, मतलब गैंगस्टर टाइप के लोग।
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
यस सर।
So, how do you feel?
I don't know
स्टार्ट
the
होते ही
polite word
खत्म,
for it.
बिल्कुल।
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
इसका वो
What were you
डैडा ही नहीं
doing?
चला भाई इस बार।
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple
भाई ये
days
गेम
ago.
नहीं, ये मूवी है भाई।
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
What the
Bonnie
fuck, ये
McFarlane.
जानती कैसे नहीं है भाई?
Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane.
अच्छा ये कोई और है, मैं इसको सैडी क्यों समझ रहा हूँ
So what
भाई?
were
क्या
you
हो
doing?
गया भाई मुझे?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss.
ओ यार इसकी शक्ल किसी से मिलती नहीं है, तुम्हें नहीं लग रहा भाई लड़की की? सूफिया को नहीं जानते तुम लोग?
And, what will you do now?
लग नहीं रहा भाई वैसा कुछ.
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
हाँ थोड़ा सा लग रहा है, बिल्कुल भाई थोड़ा सा लग रहा है. Let's go. यहाँ पे थे हम लोग. Okay. भाई ये क्या कर रहा है भाई? इसमें आस्क नहीं कर सकते क्या? अबे गलती हो गया. अबे नहीं भाई गलती हो गया भाई. मैं तो कुछ छी भाई. दूसरों को भी काम नहीं करने दे रहे हम लोग. भाग गया भाई मेरे को देख के. मैं ऐसे करता हूँ, हाथ ही करता हूँ. यस. नहीं भाई ये कुछ तो लोचा है भाई, इसका दिक्कत है इसमें कुछ. Alright, Sophia, madam.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Yes, sir.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Fuck. It. Pony. Maksad.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on then, I'll show you around the property.
Come on!
सबसे हार्ड काम है इसमें घोड़े को हैंडल करना भाई.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
धीरे स्टार्ट होगा भाई, गोलीबारी करनी है मेरे.
Changed since the line finally got
घोड़े नहीं
finished,
भगाने
bringing
हैं.
in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
तुम्हें नहीं लगता इसमें सबसे वीर्ड चीज है घोड़ा भगाना भाई? साला मेरे को भागते बहुत वीर्ड लगते हैं. उसके घोड़े को देखो भाई, जैसे पंक्चर हुआ पड़ा है.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
ये बता तो ऐसे रही है जैसे मैं याद रखने वाला हूँ सब कुछ.
Giddy up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Cider, चल.
Well, are we going inside?
कहाँ गई भाई? हाँ.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers
भाई
and other
गोलीबारी का सीन है
undesirables?
भाई.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
AR होगी आपके पास? नहीं है.
Come on then, let's mount up and take a
अब
look
होगा,
around.
हाँ भाई, अब होगा भाई. ये गरीब, आजा भाई. अच्छा, पर ऐसे ही जाना है क्या? साला अपने वाला टहल रहा है भाई. मालिक आज खुला के छोड़ गया भाई, लगी नशे उसका.
Easy now. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything
Okay.
suspicious.
Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
इसी स्पीड से गए ना हम लोग, तो लग जाएंगे 10-15 दिन. थोड़ा भगा ले भाई. प्रैक्टिस मैच है.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot.
मैं वहीं से लगा रहा हूँ.
Good shot. You got one. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
हैकर है भाई.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
अरे बस ये नहीं करना था. नहीं करना था भाई, मारने थे भाई रैबिट. दीदी हमारा डेमो ले रही है
There's
आज.
still a ways to go. Yeah!
उसके बाद होगी एक्स्ट्रा क्लासेस. रैबिट्स को मारा. हाँ, मारना तो था
If
भाई.
it's not the rustlers stealing our
डराना
cattle,
था क्या?
the rabbits stealing our crops.
चलो कोई
It
नहीं,
ain't
थोड़े बहुत
never
बात
easy
तो
living
कर
off the land
सकते हैं.
like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Come on, boys.
Let's go.
Damn coyotes are back.
मारना है भाई, ये
Can't
देखो.
lose any more livestock.
ये जो तंग
Kill
करते हैं ना
it,
भाई,
Mr.
इनको
Marston.
पेल लें.
Damn coyotes.
Bullseye.
आ जाओ, शेर वेर सब ले आओ भाई आज.
Whoa.
Giddy up. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. That coyote won't be back. Nice shot.
मुर्गी बेल के दिखा
We
था.
got
मुर्गी
rid of the
भाई
coyote.
तंदूरी बन जाती है
At least
इसमें.
we've saved all the chickens.
पाप कर दिया
Let's go.
भाई.
I'll take you back to your room.
अबे ये खाते हैं भाई रैबिट वगैरह, ये तो छील देता है अपने वाला बंदा.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man
Pop
to
on
have
top.
around the ranch, that's for
You
sure.
are right, bro.
But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
यार कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं हो रहा
This is you,
गेम का
Mr.
आवाज
Marston.
ज्यादा आ रहा हो और मेरा कम आ रहा हो, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है ना. एक मेरा अगर आवाज कम आ रहा है तो बताना.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
नहीं सोनी चले जाते हैं हम लोग, क्या दिक्कत है? अच्छा
Please be aware of the social disease
नहीं सही, नहीं सही है सब. ओके ओके. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि गेम का साउंड ज़्यादा है. इफ़ यू स्लीप यू विल, क्या बोल रहे थे भाई ये लोग? यू कैन आल्सो पिक अप एक्स्ट्रा एमो फ्रॉम द ट्रंक इन योर रूम. ओके, हो रहा है भाई, सेव हो रहा है भाई. सुना नहीं था क्या? ओके, यस सर. Let's go boys. जनरल स्टोर, डॉक्टर्स, गनस्मिथ, बढ़िया यार, सब बढ़िया. बोनी के पास चलते हैं. ओहो भाई, ये कुछ ज्यादा क्या था भाई? ये थोड़ा तरीका कैजुअल नहीं है इसका जंप करने का. ओके
Well, hello there.
ये तो कुछ क्रेजी हो गया भाई. Let's go.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
कुछ नहीं.
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
झूठ बोल रहा है
I
भाई.
apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
यार भाई मेरे को सच में सुफिया की याद आ रही है इसको देख के. पता नहीं क्यों भाई, मैं क्यों रिलेट कर रहा हूँ इससे.
ride around these parts.
भाई क्या है इसमें ऐसा खास? अबे चला जा साले, मूड खराब है आज मेरा. घोड़ा नहीं चल रहा है एक तो. चल गया भाई फाइनली.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
तो फक मैंने, ये कौन सी रीत है भाई जिसमें मैं जीत रहा हूँ बस गलती से. अबे अबे भगा ले भाई. अच्छा, स्टैमिना औकात से ज्यादा नहीं भगाना. ठीक है ठीक है. बटन सारे दबा दिए थे हमने एक बार के लिए. बड़ा नाराज कर दिया भाई. ऐसा बुरा गेम प्ले भाई कोई नहीं दिखा सकता मेरे अलावा. धीरे धीरे समझ में आ रहा है क्या फर्क है इसमें और उसमें. भाग के आस पास भी नहीं दिख रही. इतना हार्ड क्यों बना रखा है इसे? तक पहुंच गई है. मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ भाई? ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? क्लोज है, हम लोग कर सकते हैं। ये तो शॉर्टकट होगा भाई। सोच के देखो, इसके बाद लिखा जाए मिशन फेल्ड, मैं सुसाइड कर लूंगा भाई आज।
Let's go.
That was fun.
मेरे को बहुत बिल्कुल मजा नहीं आया।
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
मार्शल जॉनसन मैं उसके पास जाऊं क्या? What the fuck? मैप बढ़िया लगा यार मेरे को उसका, आंखों में चुभता है बहुत। यही पास में यही कर लेते हैं भाई।
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to
इसके
Armadillo?
कंट्रोल्स थोड़े
I've gotta get
डिफरेंट
some
हैं।
supplies
मेरे
and I
को
can
घोड़े
keep
वाला
you
सबसे
company.
बेकार लगा भाई, सीरियसली
You can
मतलब।
take the reins. It wouldn't do for a
बहुत।
terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
नाइस मूव बड़ी है मास्टर के साला,
You're looking
कूल
much
वो है
better,
एकदम।
considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, Miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
ये भी
No,
बहुत weird
Miss.
है भाई।
I
चलो
have not.
Well,
इसमें
that's
जो
right.
मेन चीज है ना वो
Perhaps
weird
there's
way
hope
रखी है
for
भाई
you
बहुत।
yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if
saw
you
it.
don't
Oh,
believe
wait.
that.
An admirable attitude, Miss.
I suppose
लोगों ने
so.
देखा क्या
I
वो?
can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really
बड़े
something I
पागल हो
think
रखे हैं,
about.
गलत
A
माल की
peculiar
बात कर
outlook.
रहे हैं।
I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately
यार
enigmatic.
टू के बाद का
If
स्टोरी
you
है।
are, you are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for
हाँ,
having a
बात का है
personality.
I just know
Yes,
there are two
you are
theories
right.
to arguing with
ये
women,
लड़की
and
क्या
neither
फंस
one
गई है,
works.
I'm not even going to
लग रहा है
dignify
भाई।
that gibberish with a response.
पर मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है भाई। क्या कर रहे हैं भाई, दूध लेके जा रहे हैं कुछ।
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
हैकर है
Well,
भाई।
you must admit, it's
अरे
an
भाई, सिटी
unusual
वाली
start
feeling
to
क्यों आ
a
रही है मेरे को?
friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your
तूने
concern
complete
for
कर
us
रखा है क्या
lesser
टाटा
mortals,
को?
Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
ये क्या भाई, गलत इलाके में आ गए क्या हम लोग?
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds
ये
like the
करूँ मैं
perfect
download, okay,
person to
okay.
leave in charge of your entire livelihood. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
ओके। अभी इसने क्या किया? अभी सर पे हाथ मारा क्या? हरकत कर रहा है लौंडा।
The whole town needs my expertise today. Think about moving on.
आर से टॉक करता है भाई।
How are you, mister?
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
साले फ्री है क्या? कॉइन गिरा के देख रहा है? हीरो कैश कुछ भी नहीं है भाई। सेल कर
So
दे।
much to buy in this town.
ऐसी गरीबी भगवान किसी को ना दे भाई। पर पहले दो वापस खेलूँ। अच्छा मतलब दो। अच्छा तूने कंप्लीट किया है। मेरे पास भी पड़ी है भाई, वो मैंने रख रखी है आईडी यार। मेरा मन हो गया था कि मैं 2 कंप्लीट करूँ दोबारा।
How do you do? Well, thanks for driving me.
पर
It was
फाइनली
nice to be able to enjoy the view for
आईडी यार
once.
1 पे
And a
है।
little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
लाइन मार रही है भाई, बच के रही है। हमारे पास सिर्फ दूध की वो 2 केन थी, जो भी था। मतलब अभी ये राशन लेके गई क्या? लुटेरा है ये। You can purchase a rent property monthly. Okay. पैसे नहीं है पर पैसा कैसे शो करता है भाई इसमें? चलो कोई नहीं कर रहा तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं। हाँ तो हमें कहाँ जाना था? ओह अच्छा, ओके ठीक है। यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हैं वैसे। मार्शल के पास चलते हैं भाई। मार्शल कुछ जुगाड़ू टाइप लग रहा है मेरे को। इसमें इसका स्टैमिना नहीं है क्या? ये अनलिमिटेड भागेगा।
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
साला क्या है? जेल है क्या है भाई ये?
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson
साले
boys.
कैसे लोग हैं भाई? जगह जगह पे थूक ही रहे हैं बस।
Give marshals a bad
क्या देख रहा हूँ भाई मैं?
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too
ये
bright,
क्या पुलिस स्टेशन है क्या?
but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
भाई साहब भाई क्या है भाई?
Oh,
क्या
I done
बंदे
seen
हैं?
enough
क्रेजी है भाई ये
right
तो।
around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
इतना क्यों चुप रहे क्योंकि भाई कैदी बैठा है.
Kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on,
मैं
then,
डिनर
Martha.
करके आया. ओके
Follow
ब्रो.
me.
No problem.
Come on, move it. We ain't got all day.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Spring, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around.
Go!
Stay with me. I don't want to lose him.
Come on!
क्या जगह है भाई ये?
Looks like he's holed up at the old Clancy's house. They pulled up and they've been trying to spot for our horse.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है.
Looks like we got company, boys! Damn! Take cover!
अब हो रहा है ना
Work
कुछ.
our way up this hill.
अच्छा.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
ये पिटेगा भाई आज. थोड़ा थोड़ा चल रहा है, धीरे धीरे सीख जाएंगे। भाई ये हमारे कंधों पे बंदूकें रख के चला रहा है। मरा नहीं भाई तो अभी तक। Volt, use W to move towards. ये आ रहा है भाई धीरे धीरे।
Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse! Now get behind that outhouse! Ain't sure we seen the last of them!
I'll kill every last one of you!
मर गया भाई। मैंने मारा तो नहीं भाई उसको।
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
टांग पे तो गोली मारी
I don't want to
सकते
be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
हैं। Yes sir। भाई भाई हैकर है क्या भाई? वो क्या करके चला गया अभी? भाई क्या है ये भाई? मेरे को फनी लग रहा है, पता है? मैं एंजॉय कर पा रहा हूँ भाई इसको, एंजॉय। लूट नहीं दे देगा ये लोग। पैसा पैसा किधर है भाई? अबे रुक जा भाई, खोलने का कोई और बटन होगा। What the fuck? इसमें आ रहा ऑप्शन। ओह ओके नाइस, पैसा मिला भाई, बढ़िया है। मतलब इसमें भी है क्या कुछ? ये लूटता नहीं है क्या बंदों को? ओह भाई साहब, एक्शन बढ़िया लगे यार मेरे को, सही बताऊं। इसके जॉब मास्टर में आ रहा है भाई, लूट हो रहा है भाई। तेरा अमीर हुआ था मैं आईडीआर 2 में। एक टाइम ट्रेवल वाला सीन भी तो था इसमें। मार्शल के मिशन ही बड़े बेकार हैं भाई, तगड़े हैं। अबे मेरे को क्यों तोड़ रहे हो?
This ain't nice, I know.
बोल किसको रहा है वो, जिंदा तो है ही नहीं कोई। अच्छा मैंने उसको ही मार दिया क्या? मैं हर बार गलत क्यों कर देता हूँ भाई, मैं भलाई क्यों नहीं कर सकता मैं? उसमें भी ऐसे होता था भाई, मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आता था कि कौन सही बंदा है, किसको मारना चाहिए और किसको नहीं। मेरे को जो दिखता था मैं सबको पेल के चला जाता था भाई। ठीक भाई। ओके कुछ तो आ रहा है। नहीं यार इसमें कुछ होना चाहिए ना। तो देखो पैसा पड़ा है मेरे ख्याल से, उठा ले भाई, कुछ तो उठा यार। अपने वाले भी चलेंगे यार, अपना अपने ही।
Come on! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Yeah.
ये क्या भाई, भाई के गलत जगह आ गया मैं।
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna
इसके
hold you
मिशन
back in
बढ़िया
life
है भाई।
even worse than your
थोड़ा
lazy eye. All right, let's go.
शांतिपूर्वक मिशन है इसके पूरे।
You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
ये साला सो रहा है, इसको कुछ नहीं है भाई, बाहर क्या हो रहा है।
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
आ रही है भाई,
I
वाइब
don't
आ
work
रही
for
है
the
धीरे धीरे।
government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are tight-lipped.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Clear here. Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in on your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with
लैग कर रहा है यार। ना भाई ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए भाई जिंदगी में। सब कुछ हो जाए पर लैग नहीं होना चाहिए। भाई ये क्या है भाई, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एज को क्या हो रखा है, साला प्रोसेस पे प्रोसेस बनाते जा रहा है। सब बेटर है बाकी तो कुछ। चलो
you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there. All right, leave the horses here and follow me.
Okay, yes sir.
Let's move up the canyon towards the fort.
बस मेरे को बंदे दिखाओ भाई। ठीक है।
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
स्टॉप पे ना हो भाई वो। अच्छा भगा रहे हो सिर्फ भाई। सही बताऊं भाई तो देती है यार ये गेम, पता है पुराने टाइप का।
Find some cover.
ये आवाज कुछ जानी पहचानी नहीं थी।
You can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Stop falling behind. We gotta push forward.
Can I borrow this, friend?
लूट भी तो करनी होती है भाई। 2-2 में डिवाइडेशन तो होगी भाई इनकी।
Look out! There's two behind that rock.
You made your last.
Jesus, well. Surrender! Or I'm killing you all! That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. My God! Look, the deputies are making progress.
ये कर लेता हूँ भाई, बाद में पैसा नहीं मिलता भाई।
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. They're still coming. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Head for that camp. Blast them, boy. Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Tell the ballers to give themselves up or we'll kill every last one of you. There's one more for the vultures. Christ alive!
This is nasty.
I see one of them. Let's clear out Pike Basin once and for all!
क्या खा के आया भाई, लग क्यों नहीं रही से? हैकर है क्या भाई?
Hey, stay with me.
पैसा भाई पैसा।
Come on, stop lagging behind.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there.
Eyes up, snipers. This way.
अबे कहाँ है भाई?
Come on, let's get these sons of bitches. Come on, prairie chicken.
Over there. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
You dead.
Hey, let's push on. Sounds like the deputies could use a hand. There's one of them.
कौन मार रहा है भाई? What the fuck man, क्या हो रहा है? ये कहाँ से स्पॉन हो रहे हैं लोग?
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
ये कर लेता हूँ, एक दिन अमीर बनूंगा भाई। ओके भाई साहब, ये क्या है? लीडर कहाँ गया यार? अबे चलाओ ना भाई, किसका वेट हो रहा है सालों?
You better surrender. You hear?
अबे ये कैसे चेंज कर लिया मैंने? हाँ भाई यार।
You couldn't shoot a fart out of your own ass. Where's your friend Put down your guns and surrender.
Sorry about this, partner.
दूर तक अलाउड नहीं है भाई, शूट कर नहीं सकते। डेड आई क्यों नहीं यूज कर रहा? वो नहीं समझ आ रहा है।
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal.
We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
You can place waypoints with okay. चिंदी चिंदी इकट्ठे कर रहा हूँ मैं, क्या हो रखा है? इसमें भी ना कुछ फास्ट ट्रैवल टाइप करता है वैसे, बट वो मेरे को करना नहीं आ रहा अभी। इसके खत्म हो गया क्या? इसके बाद चलते हैं। बोनी के बाद चलते हैं। काफी टाइम हो गया ही नहीं भाई। लैग क्यों महसूस हो रहा है मुझे गेम में? थोड़ी लैगी सी लगी है, पता नहीं क्यों।
been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Bonnie या Bonnie?
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left. I tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
साला नशेड़ी लग रहा है एकदम। ऐसा। चलो अभी थोड़ा बहुत पैसा आ गया हमारे पास।
You're not gonna get much herding done without a horse. Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
भाई ये क्या कर रहा है? ओए भाई साहब लैग। What the heck? लैग हो रहा है भाई। नहीं भाई मेरे को पता था भाई इंटरनेट। The internet sucks too hard. थोड़ी ग्राफिक्स कम करके देखो क्या पता कुछ फर्क पड़ जाए। होप सो क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हम लोग जानते नहीं हैं। ओवरऑल कहाँ है भाई? हाई कर देते हैं और इसको डिसेबल रहते हैं।
Yeah! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child.
चलो
Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa there! Get behind the herd! That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
भाई ये काम थोड़ी करवाओगे मेरे से क्या मैं सही कर रहा हूँ
Keep on moving. He's got it. Stay behind, Mr. Marston. That's it. Come on.
Long way, Mr. Marston!
Nice and steady. You're a natural, Marston. Here he comes. Hello there. Keep them together. You'll be a rancher in no time, Marston. I'm thinking this. Get at y'all.
बाहर भेज दी भाई मैंने क्या कर दिया ये
Are you walking them to the pasture?
the fuck
Let's go. Come on, easy up now.
जो नहीं करना था भाई वो मैं कर देता हूँ ये वरदान है मुझे भाई
Come on.
ये क्या हो रहा है भाई कहाँ लेके जाऊँगा मैं
Come on. Get going. Come on.
अब सही
No
कर
stopping. Let's go.
अबे साला तुम कहाँ भाग लिए भाई हेलो फ्यूचर खतरे में
Let's go. Move it up.
मैं सारी भगा दूँगा अच्छा इनमें से एक है डैनी की शायद
Move. Come on. Yeah. Move. Let's go. Stay together, you dumb animals. Yeah.
भाई क्या हार्ड काम है भाई क्या
Move. Move.
तो फक क्या कर दिया मैंने भाई
Move on. Move on.
सही दिशा में लेके जा रहा हूँ क्या
Come on. Come on. Come on. Move.
भाई ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे ना यही है सिस्टम अब यही कौन आ गया भाई
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't lose control of the herd! Good! Now we need to move this entire
बताना तो
herd
चाहिए
out
ना
to
भाई
more
कि हाथ से
pasture
करना
for
है
grazing.
अरे मैं अपने आप ढूंढा ये
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Forward. Keep it moving. Get a move on. Let's move here, my four-legged friends.
इसके पैसे मिलेंगे क्या
Come on.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
इसको वो इस $5 के साथ तरक्की की राह पे चलते हुए
Yeah.
दोबारा चलते हैं होने के बाद मजा नहीं आ रहा कुछ ढंग का मिशन करवाए यार ये क्या करवा दिया भाई अबे मरना चाहिए धक्का मुक्की कर गया था भाई मैं घोड़े के साथ Welcome back after चलो यार आज मैं ख़त्म कर रहा था वैसे डाटा एक्सप्लोर। आर यू देयर?
Come on!
चलो एक आधा कर लेते हैं, फिर सो लेता हूँ। ओए आउटफिट्स भी है इसके पास। व्हाट द फक, ये तो बंदा ही चेंज हो रहा है। मिलेंगे इन फ्यूचर, कोई बात नहीं। कितना टाइम हो गया वैसे? आज के लिए इतने ही रख लेते हैं ना, बहुत है यार आज के लिए। कम से कम 2 घंटे, 2 से 3 घंटे हो गए होंगे हमें। और वैसे भी थोड़ा इंटरनेट का भी इशू हो रहा है बीच बीच में, तो इतना ही रखते हैं यार। कल मिलते हैं फिर, है ना? आज हमने वैसे काफ़ी कंप्लीट कर लिया। अरे ये जो चीज़ है ना भाई, कहाँ, क्या बात है भाई, अलग ग्रीन स्टार भी है भाई। ये भाई चलो ठीक है। यस ब्रो, टीम पे भाई आने के लिए शुक्रिया डाटा एक्सप्लोरर। तो मिलते हैं यार। कल मिलते हैं ब्रो। होप सो इंटरनेट सही रहे हमारा। तो चलो ठीक है गाइस, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में। तब तक के लिए बाय, टेक केयर। ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक कर देना एक बार स्ट्रीम को। चलो मिलते हैं।
You reckon? There are wagons that fly like birds.
That's what they're all saying.
Howdy. ¿Qué tal? Goodbye. Hasta pronto.
Armadillo ain't nothing but drunks and criminals these days.